Alright, so this should be the last major video last video that covers this topic mostly. I'm gonna be doing more stuff on it, but yeah, I'm gonna move on to the other stuff using the Python library that I discussed before. So one thing I want to do, let me open this chat really quick. So really in this video, it's going to be short, or the stream, and then I'm going to restart it with a different title. But all I want to do for this one is get it to basically what it's already doing and then take input from the worker, make sure it's working that way. So let's just say when you click, it will post a message of test. Or no, I wanted to make sure the output is I want to make sure the output is showing. So that's going to be done in the worker. So in here, solve. So I want to go, how do I capture output from a program? Get output from WebAssembly. Okay, I found out how to pass strings between the problem with that solution. Compile it and use it. Sadly, this is going to mean more work. You can find the source code here. Hmm. Yeah, maybe this will be quite a long video, actually. Let's see. Handle output. Getting data in and out of WASI. I don't want to do WASI. Let's just look at what he says. Engine. What is this? Standard out. Emscripten. Module object. Module.print is called when something is printed to the standard output. Okay. It's not exactly what I'm trying to do. I mean, it is actually what I'm trying to do right now, but hmm. Module.print. Um, proxy to worker. When compiled with proxy to worker, see settings.js. Hmm. If set to 1, we build the project into a JS file that will run in a worker. If set to 1, this is a worker library. Special kind of library that is running a worker. What? On both the client and the worker's module object. Allows sending custom messages. What the heck? Proxying? I don't think that's what I'm trying to do. I want to see some proxy to worker. How that only shows up in here? Yeah. Oh. Hmm. Let's see. When compile a proxy to worker, see settings JS. Various compiler settings. These are simply variables present when the JS compiler runs. EMCC, option value, other stuff. Hmm. Interesting. I'm glad I found this. When compiled with proxy worker equals 1. So I know how to do that. See settings JS. This callback, which should be implemented on both the client and the worker's module object. That part I don't get. Allows sending custom messages and data. Okay, let's just look at this. Custom. So I should have a module on this on the app.js as well, I guess. No, I don't think I need to do that really. So what am I trying to do here? Message print, module print. Let me look this up. Emscripten, let's see, to worker. Let's see, to worker. I just want to see how this works, like an example. Like I said in a different stream, this guy has very good answers. And based on what he's saying here, I probably don't want to do proxy to worker. He's basically saying, why do you need proxy to worker? There are many ways to load an Emscripten module inside a worker and communicate with it. Currently, doing proxy to worker is just one such way, but wouldn't be easy enough to write your own code. But wouldn't it be easy enough to write your own code to start a worker and communicate with it how you like? Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do, which is what I'm already doing. I just need to get it working right. So communicating with it's fine. Um, the big issue is how do I take the output of this thing and pass that back? That's the main issue I'm dealing with now. Let me look how this even works. This is CBC coin and examples minimum. So it has this, have to find model solver one, pass data and solver to the CBC model. Where's the data? Wait, what am I missing here? Int main solver interface. Okay. If defined sample directory int. Oh, solver read MPS. Okay, there we go. Read MPS. Okay. So that's where it's reading the file. All right. Solver set int param branch and bound complete search print the solution model solver get num calls double solution one comment to reduce printout. Solver is integer icon. So that's a whole nother issue, how I actually get this thing to run exactly how I want, but I guess standard. So going back to, so this kind of isn't what I'm eventually going to use it for, I don't think, but I am wondering how I can pass the standard out. Uh, pass Emscripten, pass data between functions in JS, interacting with code. Right, here, this is good. Okay, because it returns. There we go. Function, exported functions. Oh, it's just, okay, so I could like return the solution and then, oh, I'm making it more complicated than it is. And then, I wonder what optimization 2 does. Wait, why is it? There we go. Okay, I actually do O3, so it's like the most optimized, I guess. So I don't know exactly what that is. And the reason I'm using O3 is because, well, a couple of reasons, but in here, they use O3. Where is that? They use optimization level 3, I guess. So this is like O3, but focuses more on the code size and may make trade-offs with speed. So I'm fine with the code size. I can mess with that later, maybe. Like OS may take longer to run. So yeah, I may look at these two, maybe. All right, so what does this thing return? I think it returns 0. Yep. Well, does it? It returns 0. So I should be able to say solve. Throw it actually above. What just happened? Okay. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Let's go to the end of this line, I guess. I don't know what's going on. All right, solve up there, delete it here, and then we're gonna post. We're gonna take the return value, so we'll say let return value equals solve post message 1 2 3 4 5 returned, and then return value. So we should see a 0, I think. If we see anything else, it's not good. Failed to execute, overload rev resolution fail. What? Oh, right. Wait, what was that? Yeah, on message. Well, I don't. Basically, I need to post this all at once. Plus, probably. I was doing it like a console log, but that's all right. I think that was the problem. Nice. Return 0. Okay. So that's good. So the solution can be turned into bytes or whatever I need to do. And return it. Maybe that happens automatically. Um, but cool. So that's good. I am wondering about standard out. So how would I take self.print? It's not self.print, it would be module.print. So module.print, I wish they had more documentation on how that works. Maybe they do. Module is a global, developers can provide implementation module. Module.print. Okay. When generating only JavaScript, no module object is created by default. Oh, interesting. Specify a file whose contents are added before the emitted code and optimize together with it. Okay. So when generating only JavaScript, no module object is created by default. Well, I'm generating the HTML. Alright, so here's what I could do. I think. So here I could take the module.print equals, no, equals function. So I'm defining it here. Do I want it? I'm gonna put it at the top. Module.print equals function. I'm gonna console.log. What did they call it? Doesn't really matter, but text. I'll call it output. Let's see what that does. Actually, I mean, it's already doing that. Hmm. Right? Hold on, let me see something. Console.log. Print. So is it already defined and I'm redefining it maybe? So maybe the reason it's actually showing up is it's already defined. So if I see a bunch of print tests, no, it still shows that. Is there anything that says print test? So that's not working at all. Really. Interesting. I did publish that, right? Okay. Hmm. Oh, print is called. Oh, wait a second. Why did I need to do that though? Oh, I don't think that'll help, but would it? Why is that gonna help? I don't think it will. Hmm. I wonder if it actually is though. Maybe it's in here. Optimal. How do you search in here? There's no print test in there. Huh. Actually, a little bit surprised. It doesn't work. Module.print. Note that once the module object is received by the main JavaScript file, it'll look for print source at that time and use them accordingly. Changing their values later may not be noticed. Really? Huh. I don't think that will work. I'll move this below. I don't think this will work. It's worth a shot. Module, yeah, module's not defined. Well, yeah, that's true. So if I do module equals object, okay, it did work. Interesting. All right. Here, let's do it this way. Print. You know what? I like it. I like doing it the other way. So instead of that, we're gonna go output. Let's see if we get the same as before. I spelled that wrong. Cool. That's an easy way to interact with standard out. And what was the other one? Print. Cool. This is a nice page. All right. Interesting. Okay, so what else? I'm actually gonna move solve equals null to the top. I'll call it solve LP. Cut that. Solve LP and solve LP. Publish. Okay. Clear. Okay, everything's still working. Perfect. All right, so I can deal with standard out. I guess one thing I could do, it's kind of interesting, is uh, let, out over here. Let standard output equals empty string, and then I'll reset it every time. Ah, dude, why does it do that? No. Wonder what's going on there. Let standard output is empty string, and then down here, maybe that'll help. Oh man, what is that? Alright, anyways. Let standard output. Okay. Let's actually throw this up here as well. Let module equals, or what do they say? I'm just gonna do whatever they say. Okay, they do use a var. Okay, so let will be fine, and then let solve LP equals null. Okay. Cool. Defining module print. Okay. Was that all I wanted to do? No. And then down here, I want to say, I guess I'll go to the end of this line. Every time it receives a message, it's going to clear the standard output empty string, and then it's going to append standard output equals empty string, no, plus equals output. And then here, when it's done, I'm actually going to send an object. I think you could do that, right? Return value and they have the same name, so I don't need it twice. And then what's the other one? Standard output. And then from app can go on message. So message, yeah, message.data. Let's see what that gives us. I think it will be an object, which is fine. So let's see what we get. Identifier module has already been declared. What? What's going on? R? Oh, you know what? I bet I just have to do module. I'm a little bit confused. Standard output is not defined. That's std output. Std output. What was the problem? Worker 29. Oh, I spelled it wrong again. Okay. Keep forgetting to put that T there. And I think that should work. Nice. And this should be pretty large. Yeah, cool. So it copies it all. And then gives us both. Cool. It's fast too. All right. So one other thing, I want to see what's going on. Okay, that's fine. So var module's fine. Oh yeah, I want to see if I can comment this out or not. I don't think so. Yeah, module's not defined. Okay. Interesting. Cool. I'll clear this out. So when I click on this, instantly fills, it runs, comes back. Nice. Everything looks good. Going back to this though, I do also want it to do what it did before, which was console.log output. And then it's easier to see that it clearly instantly appears, then runs. Cool. All right, nice. I think that'll wrap it up for this topic. I mean, I am going to use this thing in other videos and other ways, but yeah, for exactly the topic of compiling or not compiling, porting it, I think that is pretty much done, the very basics of it at least. So I have reading from standard output. I have uh, having it run in a web worker, the basic minimum example. So cool. I'm gonna stop the stream, take a short break, and restart on the next thing, which is using this to get pulp GitHub, also within the same organization, coin or, and try to get this to work, which I already did get working in the browser. Problem is, it calls CBC executable, so that's not gonna work. Um, and yeah, just go from there. I want to see something actually. Coin or um, was it CBC? I want to see Python. This is something I could use for my other project as well instead of pulp. Calls directly the native dynamic loadable library of the installed solver. So that's another whole thing to figure out. If it is a lot faster though, that would be nice. That would be nice. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. So that would be nice. Hold on, let me see. Okay, Python MIP is a collection of Python tools for modeling. It was inspired by Pulp, which is what I think I'm going to be using, unless I'm using this. Just like SciLP, it provides access to advanced solver features. Some of the main features are high-level modeling, fully featured code generators, solution pool, okay. Fast. The Python MIP package calls directly the native dynamic loadable library installed while we're using the modern Python CFFI module. What is this? C foreign function interface for Python. Interact with almost any C code from Python. Okay. Models are efficiently stored and optimized by the solver, and MIP transparently handles all communication with your Python code. It is also compatible with the PyPy just-in-time compiler. Meaning, okay, so here's the problem. Let's see Python. So if I'm going to be using this on so C Python. What? It's unclear. I think there'd be a lot of starting at the beginning again if I tried to use this. So not understanding, at least to get the speed. So I think it's fine. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna try with what I got now and go from there. Um, And I think we'll be okay. So now if I can get pulp to work, which I've already actually got working, but actually call the CBC function that I made, that's the goal. From there, I can go back one more level to the other library I need to get working that uses pulp, which I've already actually done as well. So just got to make them all work together. All right, I'm going to stop the stream for there for now and start probably later or a little bit with a new title. It'll be more focused on Python and iodide and pulp and all that stuff. So thanks for watching.